All right, how y'all doing today? Wanted to shoot a video today showing the things that I got in. If you guys have been watching my videos, you know that I started collecting around, sorry, give me a second, I wasn't quite ready here. I started collecting about 3.5, 4 months ago. I started collecting vintage toys. Like I said, I used to be into, at one time I used to be into vintage Star Wars characters. I had almost every character with their weapons, and I did the research and found all the original weapons and everything. And about 5 years ago, I sold my entire collection. I got kind of burned out on it, but I have a renewed interest in vintage toys now, and I started buying stuff like crazy, going to toy shows, going to vintage toy stores, getting a lot of stuff on Whatnot and eBay. And I started to build a collection. So what I'm trying to do now is finish the characters that I do have and the vehicles and stuff. I'm trying to make them complete. So most of the stuff that I'm going to show you is like the weapons and the helmets and whatever accessories it might take to start completing some of these figures and vehicles. Okay, so that's what we got today. So today I got 1, 2, 3, 4. And I got this big sucker here. I was away on business for like 4 days, and I came home and I had all these packages. This is about half of them. I already did the other ones on my previous video, so if you want to see what other stuff I got in, watch my video before this one. Alright, so here we go. Here's the first one. Okay. So this is a weapon for Darkstorm, one of my visionaries. So let's see. I'm filming this from my my main bedroom, where I have most of my better characters and stuff, and then I keep in my spare bedroom, I keep the lower quality stuff, but it's all cool. So this is a weapon for Darkstorm. So let me grab Darkstorm and I'll show you. Pretty sure this is Darkstorm here. Let me just Google it and make sure. Like I say, guys, I'm not an expert. I just started really doing this, so we're going to learn about these things together. So I don't claim to be an expert. I'm just learning. All right, come on. All right, let's see here. Sorry. Yep, so this is him. This is Darkstorm. Has a little hologram already on it. I bought this at a toy show for $15, so I just have to find the accessories. Actually, I already found most of them for him. I'm just waiting for him to come in. So this is his. What I learned with these things is sometimes the hands are kind of hard, so you don't want to force them, but I put them under warm water to loosen up the thumbs. So that's what I'm gonna have to do with him, because I don't want to break his thumbs. But here's his weapon right here. All right, that's one. This one now. All right, now got a little helmet. I think it might be his also. Nope, this isn't his. Let me go on here. Go on to my eBay. Make this a lot easier. Here's his the little helmet that I got in. It's definitely for one of the Visionaries. Okay, I think this is for Ektar. Let's see. Come on. Nope, this isn't for Ektar. Ektar is another one of the figures that I have, and I ordered his helmet. Okay, here it is right here. Oh man, this thing is going to give me a... Okay, this is for Leoric. Alright, so Leoric, let me make sure. I don't want to tell you guys wrong. Yep, that's the one I thought it is. So hold on, let me grab him. This is Leoric here, so now he's going to be complete. I had to run his hand under warm water to get them to open up to hold his staff. I don't know if you could see the hologram there, and the one on his chest. The one on the chest and the one on the staff, or whatever you want to call it, are not the same. And we'll learn more about that later. But I do know that much. So here's his helmet. Now he is complete. And that's Leoric. Alright, let's move on to the next one. Alright, it's another helmet. Told you I was trying to complete my figures. I'm really obsessed with the Visionaries right now. It's the helmet. Let me see which one he's for. Alright, I just saw it on here. Come on now. Come on. Come on. There's a helmet over here. Jeez, come on now. Nope, it's not Ektar's helmet. That's what happens when you order so much stuff at once. Okay, here it is. Darkstorm. So this is Darkstorm's helmet. Eventually I'll remember which one's which. Come on now. Come on, man. All right, here we go. Sorry about that, guys. I think it's the one I just had, but I don't remember. Just want to make sure. I don't want to tell you the wrong thing. So yeah, it's the one I already had out. So here's his helmet. I don't know how he's supposed to see out of it, but it's his helmet and his weapon. So now he's almost complete. I'm just waiting for his staff to come in. All right, what's the next one here? This one. Oh my gosh, another helmet. Today's helmet day, yay. So here's this one. Open it up. This one definitely looks way different than the other ones. They all look completely different. But this is so cool because starting to complete my my figures. It's very exciting to me. Let me see who this is. This must be the one for Ektar. Am I right? Oh man. Hold on, guys. It doesn't look like it's that one. I hope they didn't do some false advertising on eBay and I got the wrong one. No, actually this does. Yeah, this is it. So this is for Ektar, so let me grab him. he drives one of the vehicles for the Visionary. He comes, when you buy the vehicle, you got this character with him. So he's kind of expensive when he's complete. He's like $100. So there's his helmet now. He doesn't have a staff, but he has a little weapon that goes with him. So I'm just waiting for that to come in, and then eventually I'll get the vehicle that he goes with. But the vehicles for these Visionaries are expensive, so. I don't know if you could see his. As I get later into my videos, I start doing better research and tell you exactly for sure what the little animals are on their little things here. I forget what it's called right now. Hologram. And also what's on their staffs. Like I say, their staff. I think the staff is the power that they have, and the character, the animal that's on them is what powers they have. What's on their chest, I believe. Don't hold me to it. Like I say, I'm no expert. Not yet. Eventually, we will be. Oh, okay, I know what this is. This is my G.I. Joe Shark vehicle, SHRC. I'll show you the reason why I got interested in getting this. I don't have a lot of G.I. Joe, but I like to have a little bit of everything. The reason I got interested in that was because when I bought those Visionaries, the guy also had this. And I had no idea he was a G.I. Joe, but I just thought he was cool because I like to collect them when they have these little helmets, you know, astronaut looking helmets thing. But it turns out he's a Deep Six from G.I. Joe, 1984. And like I tell you, I'm trying to have stuff complete. If you look at the one that I already bought, the helmet and everything is all scratched up and kind of nasty. So I went online and I was interested in trying to see what accessories he comes with, but it turns out that he's the pilot for this vehicle, the Shark vehicle. So this guy had this for, I think it was like $20. Another Deep Six and the Shark vehicle. And the reason that I got this one is because usually they're supposed to have a bunch of stickers on them. But you know, you submerge this in water is basically what you do. And there's a tube that goes on the back of his chest that you can sink him in water. And pretty sure, yeah, this came with, yeah, right here. So I just have to get the tube because usually the tubes are all cracked and everything anyway. So I just get a new, it's just clear tubing that goes from this little connector on his back. You just put the clear tubing over it and you hook the other end to this valve and you pump it up. You put him down underwater and you pump it up and he actually floats up to the top. I was watching a guy on YouTube, he was showing it. So this is the actual valve, and here's the two little bombs or torpedoes, whatever you want to call them, and they go on the bottom here. Yeah, there's two little, see these two little tabs right here? There's a little hole. And also, I found a sticker sheet that has most of the stickers on it, the original one. So when it comes in, I'll be able to reapply the stickers to it. And this is the cleanest one I saw. It's kind of You know, this is from 1984, so most of them are really yellowed, but this one was pretty nice. The inside of it. Sorry about the lighting, guys. Like I say, I'm not that great at the lighting and all that, but I don't claim to be, so I don't care. And this pops up. There's a little switch down here, or a little lever. Pops it up. Then there's one on the other side. Pops it up. So that's cool. Plus I like it because, like I tell you guys, I live in a condo, so I don't have this room for all these big, huge vehicles like some of those big, gigantic. Plus this isn't broken. That's what I liked about this one, the little tab that holds it down. So that's that. So now I have two of these guys. Which is cool. I'll just put them, display them with the, you can see this one is in a lot better condition, the one that came with the vehicle I just got, and this is the one I got at the show. So now I have two, that's fine. This one is, see how beat up. Some kid definitely played with this one a lot, but that to me is also, that's very neat. Someone played with this, you know, in 1984. I was in 10th grade. I don't know, sometimes when I'm touching these things, I think about, you know, how long they've been around, and you can almost feel the energy of it, the nostalgia. It's pretty cool. So that's it. That's all I got in today. Make sure there's nothing else in here. They're not. So these two guys are complete now. Got in the helmet, the weapon, got in his helmet. So these guys are complete now. Ektar got his helmet. I'm just waiting for his weapon. And the G.I. Joe Shark, SHRC. When I ordered this, the guy sent me a email. He was so excited that I bought it. He's had it for a long time. And he said he was glad that it's going to a good home. So that's another thing I like about this toy collecting community. You know, you never know. This guy that sold it to me, he might have an illness or sickness or something, and he had to sell it, so maybe he was sad, but it went to a good home. I want to take good care of it. Has these. This thing is in really good shape, even though it doesn't have the stickers. I think most people didn't want to buy it because it didn't have the stickers, but I was like, let me see if I could find the stickers, and I found a sheet that was never used with almost all the stickers. You'll see it on one of my other videos. So that's it. I'm going to wrap it up. If you guys like my videos, please like and also subscribe. I'm here on YouTube. And if you're watching me from Instagram, please go to my YouTube channel and subscribe and like if you like the content. And if you're watching me on YouTube, please go on Instagram and like my page, follow me, and I'll follow you back. And that's it. Y'all have a good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, and I'll see you on the next one.